How? Have you noticed, like I do, that teachers are one of the most miserable persons as categorized by the society? But today, I think that myth is going to be wiped off. I want to show you three things or four things that teachers can do apart from teaching. Join me as you ride. Apart from being a home tutor, a teacher can as well be many other things, because what is commonly known in our society is home teaching. For example, you have private classes, you teach children, and you pay end of month, weekly payment, I don't know, anyhow it is. But then apart from that, that's a common phenomenon. Almost everybody knows about that. So the first thing a teacher can do, I don't consider home tutor. No, I don't consider home tutor, because that one for me is very, very common and everybody can do that. The first thing for me is a corporate trainer. A teacher can be a corporate trainer, just like you see on the image right beside my head. A corporate trainer is someone who delivers a training program. So you could be paid to talk. Just that we are in a society where it is becoming kind of important, but the process is very, very slow. So a teacher can be a corporate trainer. A company can call you up to deliver training to people. As a teacher, you have the writing skills, you have the language skills, and it's easier for you to manipulate people in order to get them involved. So you have all the techniques and the tactics to do that. So it's up to you to find any company, any structure. It could be your community that has need of maybe somebody who will be able to deliver. So it could be something as well that's been prepared for you to do. So it's possible. The next thing I like to pinpoint here is education consultant. A teacher is a good to go for consulting. A teacher can consult. That's actually what most pedagogues do after they retire from the teaching field, because at that point you have the skills, you have the know-how, and you're able to deliver. It is equally true that the pedagogy is evolutive, and the educational system is changing. The demands are changing, and which requires that we upgrade and we update ourselves each and every time. But then it's not a problem. You can still be an educational consultant, like I do. For example, I consult people. I don't talk to people for just free like that. No, sometimes I talk to you and you pay me for what I do. So it's true. It's kind of slow in Cameroon. It's kind of slow in most African countries. But I bet you have to learn to sell yourself. Teachers need to learn to sell themselves, because if you don't know how to sell yourself, people won't give value to you. Now, for example, you see a teacher. Just imagine a teacher driving like a car. Just imagine a teacher. How do I mean? A teacher having a small, an office. Just imagine that. People attach value to things. What captivates attention sometimes is what people see. The manner in which you address them, the manner in which you do your things. There's a saying that the way you dress is going to determine the way you'll be addressed. All right. The next point I like to highlight here is edutor. I call it edutor, EDUC, and TOR, TORU. Edutor is actually a very, very important concept, which a lot of people are losing sight of. Now, you could search around your community. You realize in every community there are monuments. There are some sites that are very, very important with a very strong historical background, historical affinity to that. So you just you just segment some of those places, and you kind of you go to schools, you suggest to them, okay, I have this program, I could take the children out for a tour, even though the school teachers might be there. Now you go around with them and you explain to them the historical how can I say the how can I put this the historical, the history behind those sites, the history behind those monuments, and all of that. I mean, children get excited when they see such things. They get excited when they learn. I've done that. I've done that. I'm kind of sharing my experience with you, but I didn't monetize that. No, you can monetize. You can go ahead to monetize. I mean, we're in a society where things are changing and nothing is free. And another one is journalism. Journalism, a teacher is a good to go to be a journalist because you have the talking skill. For example, I am a teacher. I've never been trained as a journalist. It's true, I once tried to be a journalist. It didn't work out. But then you can be a journalist. So what I do is that I do documentaries. I do reporting. So I think anybody who's engaged and who really wants to engage in this domain is, I mean, as a teacher, you're good to go. But you just have to undergo some induction training and all of that, and boom, you're good to go. So my advice to you is always to, learn to choose. Find a TV channel that is not well known. Most of these TV channels that already have some kind of, fame, is going to be very difficult for them to just accept to give you a scratch program to do. It's going to be very difficult. So you just find, look around your environment, look around your community, find a TV station that is not really well known, because they can easily accept you and you run your program. I believe in a couple of months you're going to take shape and you know exactly what to do. So those are some of the things that I practice for you. So I hope you did enjoy it. Don't forget, you as a teacher, you are a whole what can I mean? You're a whole library. You have a lot to do behind the teaching job. There are a lot of things that we could do. So I believe this was kind of helpful to you. So if you did like the video, don't forget, this is Teddy's Lab. Here I criticize, I analyze objectively all that has to do with education. So feel free to comment and subscribe. Thanks so much. Hope to see you next time. Bye bye.